At dawn, Phaethon stood before the hall of Phobos. He had grown among mortals, but his name was still suspended between rumour and denial. He came to ask directly, in public terms, whether his claimed fatherhood could ever be clearly recognised. Inside, Phaethon asked to settle it before all gathered eyes. Phobos confirmed Clyomene's word and repeated the oath, then held his silence over the full hall. Then he answered he had sworn by the Styx. Once spoken, a god's oath cannot be withdrawn. He told him the route was fixed by old measure, one slip could not be covered by another turn. Before sunrise, the chariot was brought out with 4 blazing horses. Phaethon took the reins, and the gold of the route made him feel seen. That same light also made the weight of his request visible. At first he believed a strong will was enough. The horses did not answer the new hand as before. The first deviation appeared in the sky. The path had not accepted him. Phaethon pulled too hard and then let go. The route bent unnaturally between heaven and land. Heat rose from rivers, ridges grew dry with wind, and the crops lost their pace. He realised he was no longer steering. His demand was carrying him. When fear rose from below, the world answered together, the sea withdrew. The horizon trembled, and ice could not hold still. His name shifted from claim to warning. When counsel could no longer hold the course, Jove struck. The thunderbolt landed as a hard boundary, separating what the order could hold from what had to end. Phaethon then fell into the Eridanus. Fire met water around him, and what followed was silence at the river-bank. The ending was a hard limit at the river-bank, where the last pole gave way to water and ash. Clymene heard the news, refused it, then searched the banks and the ash for signs of her son. Her grief moved from disbelief into the same river-bank path, where she stood and called his name to the ash. On the bank, the Heliades kept vigil, and sickness stood in mourning beside them. Their grief did not rise into a victory line or a courtroom sentence. Their vigil stayed where the bank kept changing colour, night after night. The film is based on Ovid's Metamorphoses Book 2 passages about Phaethon and Phobos. It covers Phaethon arriving at the palace of the sun, asking proof of divine fatherhood, Phobos' oath by the Styx, and Phaethon's request to drive the solar chariot for one day. In the story path, Phobos warns him about the solar course, the dangers of the zodiac, the horses and the balance of the cosmos. Phaethon still takes the reins, the chariot breaks track, and heat threatens both sky and earth. Jupiter's thunderbolt finally ends the disaster. Phaethon falls into Eridanus. The grieving of Clymene, the Heliades, and sickness appears as the story's ending and aftermath. Without opening into a separate second plot, this film uses a single father identity. Phobos, Apollo, and Helios are treated as one solar parent line. Hyginus, Astronomica traditions, Euripides fragments, and later retellings are reference only material and are not merged into this film's main line. There is no discoverable direct registry link available for this story in the current records. This note is for reference only and does not add extra story claims. This closes the film's source and version scope. Thank you for watching.